Take my obsidian blade, silver fruit, summon ticket, beast footprint, part put together. Alright. What is this? What are my notification? I'll have to see what that's about. I think this is just saying. Okay, I gotta look at that later. I think I have an idea what that's all about, but I'll have to worry about that later. Unlocked by obtaining 7 dojins, so let's get some progress done. Let's see. Let's do. We can go in order. Yeah, let's go in order, maybe. Do like 1 or 2 dojins at a time. So at least we're making progress. I need 2 more submissions by the looks of it. We'll probably have to do a few more runs to finish everything, but at least we'll get some dojins done. Point and a serpent jewel. Here we go. Finish some quests. Oh, nice. Another copy. Part put together. So that's 2 dojins done. Actually, doesn't it finish me then? Or I guess we finish the dojin after we finish the quest. So now we're just creeping on them. Alright. Doesn't anyone have any interesting conditions? Unusual places they're supposed to have unusual case studies. No, that's something you don't see every day. Alright. For a pretty boy, he's a lot smarter than he looks. Oh my god. First thing this morning, I got a lottery ticket for the new loaded edition figurine that went on sale today. But last when I went to buy it, I realized I had gravely mistaken the store's opening time, and it was completely sold out. Oh man. If one of the people who bought it turns out to be a scalper, I'll kill him and take it for myself. Why should I? I'm a goddamn pirate. You know what? Based. And that's why I'm suffering. And why is your behavior strong but gentle, or you're just going to unsay? Wait, just a damn minute. You can't expect to heal my broken arm with a freaking band. Wait, I just realized I scraped my elbow a bit when I hit the ground. Kawaii Blackbeard is troll as hell. Is that when the symptoms bore him, his bedside manner is brusque. One should be stingy with resources when they're needed, but neither is there any sense in wasting them. Making judicious use of them is an important skill for any profession. Don't you think he's a little unbalanced to use your manga? Are you really sure this is a good idea? At least most likely. It's a big deal. Doesn't every memorable manga character have a quirk or two? Besides, not as though we have to depict our protagonist exactly like his mom. We just need to take a few creative liberties. In fact, one of those secrets to maintaining good relationships is knowing when to overlook the faults in another. Nobody's... Wait, wait, what? Is that intended? Wait. That's so, like... I don't know if that's, like, intentional or... I don't recall him usually making grammatical mistakes. That's a very weird intended, but I don't think that's intended. But that's just such an odd mistake. No one caught that? We should keep observing for a while longer. We still need an idea where to take the story. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna do ramen today. That sounds good. Oh, wait, why is there a robo made? Wait, what? Did you just hurt him? Take care. What? Should I write that down? Every good physician relies on their stamina. That's especially true in times of war, but no less for peace. There will always be more patients than there are medics, so endurance is essential for keeping up with treatment. Alright. Alright, I'm justified for... Do you mind if I vivisect you for science? Has immense passion for treating critically ill patients. We're not fabricating either, we're just taking creative liberties. Dude, if we're going to build a story around him, we're going to need more to work with. I don't mean to speak ill of the guy, but can I ask a possibly stupid question? I get that he's a medical genius, but don't you all think he goes too far? I'd be afraid to be one of his patients. Well, my answer to that would be... Wait, what's going on? Ah, the shark pirate. Wait, who the hell is this? Oh, is he from the, Pseudo-Singularity? Okay. We have to try. So there's a lot of commotion for some reason. Am I limited? I am not limited. So we should bring something lazy and then blow up the board. Is this fine, actually? Yeah, this is probably fine. We can have Melusine just dunk on the event. Oh. Oh, this isn't going to be a... Oh, this is going to be a one-shot. This is going to be a one-shot. Boom! Boom! The board is dead. Cool. Board dies. Go! The Seeker missiles. Heyo! Hello, Yoshiki. Welcome back. Ads are brutal. I can understand that. But welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, man. I don't know why. I've been very tired recently. I think it's not the sleep, just my body's exhaustion. Too much going on lately. Plus, summer is brutal. Summer is brutal. Especially here in Texas. It's too hot outside. Uh-oh. They all just passed out. What? Wait. Wait, what's going on? Those of you feeling sick, lie down where you are until I can come to check on you. Those of you who can move, head to the exits. Whatever you do, don't push, don't panic, and don't step on the patients. The first thing we need to do is improve the ventilation. Open the windows and get some fresh air. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream and all that good stuff. Let's see. As far as the toxic mist of leak from the bodies of a certain collected in the air? Wait. Oh. Grinding mats. There you go. I mean, that's pretty much the only thing to do during this event. For now, I'm going to do a little bit of this. I need more sodas. Yeah, I got to do some more probably grinding a little bit later today, but I'm taking my time. I didn't do much yesterday. I was really tired yesterday, so I was like, I think I'm probably like roughly a day behind. Maybe about a day and a half, 2 days, but I'll be alright. I've got plenty of apples if I'm too far behind. Banner 8 1400 Saints Quartz. Yeah. Don't worry, I also burnt a ton of Saints Quartz. I think I burnt close to like 800-ish though. I don't remember what my original start was. But I did get a lot of the units, so the only thing I didn't get, which I was a little sad, is I didn't get a Summer Chloe and I didn't get Summer Vargas, but I got everything else. Plus 2 copies of Sartoria. And I think I also got a second copy of Suzuka Gozen. Or Summer Suzuka. Second one said that is fictional. This manga should improve trust in... Alright. It's the Doctor protagonist. He reminds me of someone, but I can't think of who. It is nagging at me. No matter. There's no way a doctor who looks at Axis ridiculously actually exists anyways. I can easily grind plus 12 mounts minus gold mat at like plus 10. At least we managed to finish in time. I have to say, drawing comics is far more text than I imagined. So it's also been a great learning experience. Story, composition, dramatic tension, comic relief, building and payoff, foreshadowing rising stakes. Indeed, one can never be too proficient when it comes to moving hearts and minds. That sounds like fatigue, which could be a sign of more suit. We need to examine you. Oh, man. I'm a medical professional. There's no need to draw yourselves on my account. Hang on, maybe I can save myself by creating talismans that make drawings easier on the body. I could customize to focus on stiff shoulders, lower back pains, and tendonitis. And then once they take out everyone starts buying, I could sneak it in a puppet pro. What the heck? Could be a good idea. They're not practicing medicine. Then again, I guess that's just what Happy Infirmary is like. Alright, well that's kind of cool. Boom, another doujin done. Alright, boom, chest opens, and that's another doujin done. Super Doctor. Interesting. So it's like, I see we have Paracelsus, Samson. Is this supposed to be Nightingale? That's Nightingale. It looks really different in that art style. There we go. Boom, another mission done. Now we can progress more with the story. So that's 2 of the doujins done. Wait, why is there 3 notes? Oh, right. I can't count. Dun, 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 dun. Servant Fest Day 6. So now that we're done with these, now what happens? So is it going to turn out Chloe is not a calamity? Because I feel like that's how they write the story. What was that noise? Wait, what? Why are we being robbed? What is going on? I don't care. Whatever. Sure. Alright, Melusine. Nuke the board. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, this is just, I gotta just loop twice? Oh, this will be easy. All I gotta do is loop twice to easy one shot. Easy one shot. Drop the missiles. Boom! Oh no, we didn't fully loop. Wait, what the heck is that mob? I vaguely recall these. I recall these. Where is... Was that from, Oh, was that one of the models from, Olympus? Might be, actually. That's gotta be one of the Olympus models. It's hard, like, looking at some of the models sometimes and being like, I remember them, but it's been a while since I've seen one. Go, Melusine. Destroy my enemies. Boom. Alright. Easy. So how do you win? It'd be nice to let you keep your favorite body part. So which... Whoa. Okay, Stuka. Let's calm down. No, you don't understand. We've still got money in the bank, but we can't withdraw any of it. There's no paper money left anywhere in whole Altria. The Tezcatli Corporation opened up a booth this morning and started selling limited edition Poké brand merchandise. And now they've got the entire contents of every last Serpent attendee's wallets. What? Wait. What? How does that even work? Corporate Booth of Debt. Okay. Rare shop, cash only, no EBT. Oh. Okay, I was like trying to process what they were trying to say. My brain just wasn't. Admittedly, my brain is not 100% right now. So. Rare shop, cash only, no EBT. Okay. They're also limited, super expensive, but that's what's so great about them. We've never... Oh, man. All the ATMs have shut down, even the bank doesn't have any bills left? Oh, no. You know, that's the one thing. I would love to go to a convention one year. But, I think knowing myself, I just would not be willing to put the money aside for that. Oh, I just realized their buttons are skill abilities. Oh, that's cute. I never noticed that. Yeah, so there's like the MP gauge, the quick card, the star, the buster. Okay, cool. I never noticed that. It's a nice little detail. We've got the money. It's just not cash. Well, this is downright hellish. How'd this happen? Who only takes cash in this day and age? Yeah, honestly, who only takes cash? It glows, it growls, Mini Excalibur DX, P38 teeth that never misses even when fired blind. 1/17 Scale Master Doll, Campfire Set for Sleepless Nights, comes with free Sugar Skull. Grown Up Spirit Origin Transformation Shroom, for the girl who will never see her future self. 130 Tiger Tank Bunny Model, 1999, motorcycle included. I got 4.4 thousand AP bills in hand. It all sounds lame, but I want all of it. Tell the prices for C&E. Ah, Tezcatli Poké is running this. No cards or payment apps allowed here. That would explain. But why wouldn't you take payment card? That's stupid. Too bad. Everything you see here is only available today. I'll have to remember that one. Alright, if you want these so badly, I'm willing to deal with you a bit. About one physical item for another. I know a good organ dealer which you can get you set up. Anyone who would prey on an innocent girl deserves a thorough trouncing. I was just going to have her work at my barbecue chicken booth. Show what you got. Okay. This is so... Some people don't trust only bills and pennies. I guess so, but I feel like... Now, and again, this is a little bit with the modern age, right? But I just feel like in the modern age, it's kind of silly to have, like, a very weird, like... kind of that mentality where it's like, well, I only trust bills, when it's like, sure, but like, what was I trying to say? Like, there's so many payment processing apps nowadays that it just like, to me, it seems ridiculous. I'm trying to remember, are you supporty or are you? Well, you're not. Gauge. No, you're not supporty. I need a decent support unit. Who could support? Are you supporty? I just need one unit to... That would probably actually work, honestly. I think Da Vinci's probably the best unit here. Yeah, probably Da Vinci. Some lower IQ Prilia. Let's see. And then, it doesn't really matter. There we go. This should be fine. I have no idea how this is going to play. You know, Miko Serre is... Oh, is she Buster? I thought she was quick. Oh, well, rip. Whoopsie. Wait, what? Oh, no. Okay. Thankfully, we have 2 rulers and a pretender. At least we'll be fine. Do we have any way... Okay, I think we still play it that way, though. This'll... Oh well, this will be fine. It'll be a little scuffed, but I think it'll be doable. I wish I had brought Ignore Invincibility. This is my first time seeing her MP. I love this. This is so stupid. I absolutely love it. It's so dumb. Wait, what? Whoa, how did we bypass? Wait, what allowed us to bypass? Merry-go-round, wearing my laser. That's so funny. I love that. I love everything about that. Oh, it's dead. Well, that's one thing dead. The rest are not going to survive. Alright. Tristan, show him the laser. Meow. Wow, I love it. It's so stupid, but it's so good. Ow. Ow. Dead. Alright, cool. We have one left. Dude, I just realized, like, Buster looping with her is probably crazy. One is Halloweenish Miko, second is Elegant Dark Version 3 swimsuit. I first day at first. No, that's valid. It is a summer event, so I figured I might as well have fun with the swimsuit outfit. Boink. Boink. What the heck? That attack animation is wild. You know, I'm gonna be honest, I never liked Balbon Sith during the Fairy Lost Belt, but I liked her a lot more after the Shu event. I did think the Shu event was much better than I had originally thought it was going to be, even if it was a little weird. What about the regulation for hippies? You're going to ruin the finale? Exactly. This fiesta ends today. I'll make sure of that. Doesn't matter how hard you all fight. It's a foregone conclusion. This whole island comes to an end during tomorrow's fiesta, period. There is nothing left to threaten this island. Why should we believe you? All three Calamity. Fine, I'll give you a special freebie. For just a few minutes, I'll show you what's going to happen at this time tomorrow. Oh yeah, the Japanese tower games as an attack. Anyone who gets in our way, anyone who isn't one of us, anyone who betrays, anyone who thinks different. Is that supposed to be kill? Are they not allowed to write kill out? Or is that worse? Dox them, dox them. What? Your actions have determined this island's future. The Certified Normalization Committee is dissolved with immediate effect, and the Third Calamity will take its place. We have done all we could to prevent this outcome, but our efforts were... We apologize. Alright, committee head... Wait. Enough holding back. Please begin the real reset. Wait, what? This skill is so weird. What? It's a very weird NP. So Chloe wasn't the true third Calamity. But I'm going to end things before that happens by killing all the attendees. I'd be so smart. That was like totes real just now. So like the light that's been resetting the island and the monster that's going to destroy it tomorrow, that's really you? No way, no way. This can't be right. I'd never do anything like that. Besides, oh, I know, Ultra, you were there with me during the last reset. So you must know what I really was. But you never said anything. You even looked after me when I woke up on the beach. So I figured I didn't have anything to do with the resets. Why didn't you say anything? Wait, did she know? Because you're your Rondu. I thought if you didn't know, you could keep being Yondu. Oh, did you just kill her? Chloe's a side calamity. Uh-oh. Meow. I hear footsteps. I don't have any way to get out of this. What comes next depends all on you. That is saying, I feel bad about bailing and leaving you to deal with all this destruction on your own. So the least I can do is tell you their names. The first calamity is fire, a crystallization of the claws we call instinct. It's born from fads, trends, and human activity. It brings festivals to a halt by draining resources. The second calamity is the ocean, a crystallization of the mouth we call intelligence. It's born from the technology, elitism, and spirit of inquiry. It brings festivals to a halt with bad weather. And finally, instinct, intellect, what else would it be? Emotion? What the hell is this? What are we doing? The third calamity is discord, a crystallization of the tears born of emotion. Oh, summon the Illuminati. It sets festivals ablaze with all manner of conflicts, quarrels, and prejudices. Its name is Sisunos. It's the widest reaching curse human beings create, the one they're most intimately familiar with. It's kind of interesting. Oh. St. Quartz. So I want to do something real quick before we continue. Super success. And then skill. And where is... Yeah, super success was nice. Where is she? Pretender. Oh, man. I don't like that. 8 out of 28. Eight, 16, 24. I have it just enough. The question is the rest. Actually, since with her being an AoE pretender, I wonder how good her buster looping is. Yeah, we have 8. We can afford to upgrade her. Yeah, I'm kind of getting at that point where I'm starting to run out of cubes. Need more cubes. But I probably wouldn't be out of cubes if I wasn't so intent on always leveling up all my characters to 10, 10, 10. Yeah, I don't think your skills are crazy bad. Because it's... The seashells, I think, are the most, like, costly thing, so to speak. Just because every summer uses seashells. And I think the only real time that they, like, seashells are available is during summer. Lamps are a little costly for me right now. Primordial Lanugas I've farmed up over time. Rings are a joke at this point. Berry bottles are kind of hard. Like, we've had some time. There's been a couple events with it, and even these, we've had some time. Even if they are a newer map. Okay, not terrible. Again, if it wasn't for the fact that, like, one of the costs were seashells, like, It'd be easy. But other than that, it's not a big deal. Dun, 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 dun. Only one of these things is not like the others. People have long praised the sun for its warmth as they've sought the blessings of water. 539 seashells? Jesus. I'm lonely, so lonely. They're so close, but they can't understand me at all. Still, oh well, that's okay. As long as they all move, and they all get along well. It's all the reason I need to stay on this planet. That was her one and only wish, the one thing she managed to convey to the people. The more the island's animals multiplied, the more complex the human's life became, the more different people began thinking in different ways. This led to the formation of large groups that went on to compete with one another, which meant that her one and only wish would now never come true. Oh. Does this mean they don't need me anymore? Although she didn't want to disappear, her existence kept growing fainter and fainter. And if one day she, the heir, should vanish completely, well, nobody knows what will become of this planet then. Wait, what? Oh, we're back to day one again. Roll call. Alright. We got Suzuka, we got the three knights, we got Chloe, we got Mash, and we have Caster Ultra. Where's your Rondu? She's gone. This time I couldn't even touch her. Now Riyav is gone. Aww. Oh, it's Edgy Oberon. Sorry for coming through the mirror. I couldn't help but drop by since you have never been here on day one before. Why don't you just go see for yourself instead of making me repeat myself? For that matter, if you knew all this time and you've been keeping it to yourself, then why are you agonizing about her now? Rondu's not going to disappear until this island is destroyed. Not when she's the third calamity and the representative of this island's spirit. There are plenty of ways to save her, and you already have access to them. If you don't have any time to spare, this reset used up the last of Rondu's power. That makes this the final 7 days. Be ready. Even the Count of Monte Cristo isn't that cryptic? That's so you don't mind if I give it to you straight. In that case, I'd be glad to. Your biggest mistake was your happy-go-lucky attitude, thinking you'd resolve this island trouble just by sealing off the first and second calamities. You aren't facing the real problem. Sure, even you must have figured it out by now. That's it. Just saying the name gives me a splitting headache. Anyway, they tried to resolve this situation themselves. This is the best they could do. Resetting the game over and over in the hope of trying to get a good seed. This is what happens when you don't understand how people think, like the committee chair. Ask them about this directly. I mean, restricting genre so everyone going to be equal, that's about as dystopian as it gets. Ooh. Was to eliminate differences between clubs and help everybody get along? Well, yeah. I don't want to get bogged down in empty chat, but you picked the wrong person to be your great detective, Koro. Maybe Ultra would have been better off as an assistant? Or a police detective blundering about the crime scene? Ooh. Alright. Yeah, you better run. I'm gonna get you back so good. Correcting the committee isn't going to resolve the real problem here. I didn't even say it's the wrong path entirely. This isn't a solvable problem, so a solution isn't what you need here. You need to demonstrate there's still hope. But hey, I'm pretty sure you get that by now. Anyway, that's all for me. Definitely don't want to get caught up in the existential threat, so I'm just going to head back to Chaldea now. I think you give us more information. What would you like to do now? What else? Let's go figure out who's in charge of the normalization committee. So it's likely... Okay, so it's an Ultra, so this is probably what? Is it Ultra a ruler? that's in head of the normalization committee? Because it'd have to be somebody powerful. And we know Morgan's just kind of chilling at her seaside resort. The normalization committee is above board about everything we do, so we're happy to host social study field trips. What's more, you're in luck since Triple R, our chairperson, is in the office today. They'd be happy to hear whatever you wish to say. However, you'll need to prove you're strong enough to get past us first. What? Wait. What? That makes no sense. That made literally no sense. But whatever. Bring my own Cody and Sky. Or actually, do we need all of that? Whatever, get away with just Oberon. I'm sure we don't need, like... Oh, right. I also need to use my Pretender. Yeah, this is probably good enough. I don't think I'm going to need much more than this. Even if I do need a little bit more, it'll be fine. We have a strong enough comp that will just win. Alright, this should work. Should I level UDF and Miko Sarah to level 100? Ooh. I don't know about UDF per se, but I definitely think Miko Sarah probably would be a good one. Because we don't have a lot of pretenders in the game. And I feel like pretenders are going to increase in value over time. But that's purely speculation on my part. Alright. Destroy them, Tristan. Boom, 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 boom. Well, that was easy. Having an AoE buster against Knight's class would be nice. It would be, and that's what I'm thinking. Like, I think it'd be just so powerful that there's almost no reason not to run it. Because the reality is we only have so many busters right now. Or, I mean, so many pretenders. And the problem is, like, Oberon's okay, but he's kind of weird in the way that he plays. Elizabeth is really good, but is like her 1 MP battery skill is a 20%, so it makes her very funky. And then what else we got? We've got the Iskandar Pretender. And then if you didn't pull for the Quick Pretender, it's also kind of weird. Tenochtitlan. Oh no. I'm the chairperson for no. Wait, what? I know it may look like the most beautiful girl ever, but please just think of me as a calculator designed to oversee Servant Fest. But I must say, I was quite fond of your bunny ears as well. So, okay, so it's just the same servant, but different. Hey, Ultra, what the hell's going on here? Uh, what in the world were you thinking? I mean, not even the greatest detective ever could deduce that the culprit was actually themselves. Why did her boss your head of security? I'm focused on overseeing the calculation system, so in fact, no, I don't have any concept of shame. Jet Melusine 120, 100 UDF, 100 Miko series should cover enough AoE. Honestly, as much as I like the Melusine, I think like the Arch Ruler AoE is probably one of the worst AoEs in the game. Not in terms of like damage output or anything, but just like Ruler class is so goofy. Because it's not really good for damage, but just being able to pump out damage consistently. Like, you're not, like, it's just, like, weird. Like, it's probably better for an AoE boss fight than it is for, like, farming. Yeah, there you go, perfect. They're tanky but lack DPS. Sorry to catch you. Were you saying you wanted me to kill you? Should I get Chain Gong in here so we can go out together? Whoa. Let me give you the answers to some important questions. Why was Helraltria formed? Why did the calamities start to appear? And how can we save Yrondu, the great spirit Wandjina? It all started with Bibi. Out of her natural drive to improve herself and her inherent sense of hospitality, she decided to add new elements to Lulu Hobble because it would be boring to just have the same island as last time. Thus, Hawaralia, a fusion of Hawaii and Australia, so Hawaralia? Whatever, was created to be the new home of Servantfest. Of course, the name Hawaralia still had room for improvement, so I later changed it to Hawaltria. All to mislead you, of course. Sounds like Bibi's tastes haven't changed at all. However, this is where the problems began. Heading Australia to the island led to a new element that was out of Bibi's control. Wandjina, the legendary great spirit of Australia, is said to be the air itself. By carving out Australia's northwest region, the home of Wandjina's legend, and attaching it to Lulu Hawa, the once forgotten Wandjina awakened once again. As spirit of air, she is not visible, nor is she the kind of being to interfere in the affair of others. Bibi therefore elected to ignore her, not seeing her as a significant concern. This turned out to be a dangerous decision. While I didn't just say she had been forgotten, it is more accurate to say that she had been carefully laid to rest after her work was complete. That way she was able to remain a legend and stay a part of human history. Now that she has woken up, she knows that no one sees her, that no one needs her. Her grief at this realization created an anomaly on the island which became a calamity threat to wipe her from existence. So I took control of the singularity from Bibi and banished her from it. Bibi, an evil AI completely lacking in self-awareness, has no idea that she ends up toying with people's hearts and her intents to learn about them. And then became the singularity's new overseer and created the Servantfest Normalization Committee to solve its problem. Alright, but I still have a lot of questions. Mostly, the problem that I'm confused about is where did this Altria come from? And why are there two of them? So much is confiscated. I can scratch my head what it was saying to accomplish all that. However, there's one thing I still don't understand. Why did you also impose a tyrannical law banning all genres but one? It seems I made an error in judgment. Although legends of Wandjina still exist, there are very few descriptions of what she was like. The only thing we knew for certain about her was that she hates conflict. One reliable account states that she used to continually say to all the silent creatures, "You must fight with one another. Getting along well with everyone is the best way to lead an easy life." So I tried to restrict the doujin market to a single genre. I thought having a common theme would prevent conflicts from arising. That rule doesn't do anything to address the fundamental problem. The Fairy King said that, did he? Why don't we move on to a different question? Who is Yrondu exactly? She is Wandjina's proxy. I tried talking to Wandjina myself, she simply does not understand the languages of Earth. But she had an earnest wish to understand humans better. So I recreated and summoned a being that could serve as a vessel for her. One whose spirit origin had the highest possible affinity with spirits like her, which would in turn allow her to see the island from a human perspective. That being was Yrondu, the Southern Cross that serves as a waypoint for travelers. Then does that mean the woman we've been calling Yrondu is actually Longina herself? No, she's still not Nariav. She willingly chose to become Longina's eyes and seal away her memories of herself. But her personality, disposition, and everything else about her remains Nariav. Through Yrondu, the great spirit Longina bore witness to your lives. Furthermore, although Nariav does not exist in proper human history, I was the one who personally chose to entrust this task to her. So where is Yrondu, or rather Nariav? Now that she has remembered Yrondu is actually just a magic spirit, her mind has come to completely embody Longina's will. I was kind of hoping we'd all just forget that happened. When you defeat Sisuno's third and greatest calamity, then Nariav should return to her senses at least temporarily. But that still won't solve the problem. That our wish for everyone to get along hasn't been forgotten. Also prepared a reset function as an emergency backup in case I failed to do so. As I have thus far failed, I've had to reset the festival several times now. But like, since there's 3 calamities trying to mess things up, isn't something correct no matter what we do? Like, what are those things anyways? It's not like you came up with them, right? Okay, now we're answering who the calamities are. It's funny you throw similar to Baki, and like my brain, because I've been playing so much Uma Musume, was like Bakushin. And I'm like, what does Bakushin have to do with this? Brain is fried. Oh my, what grace, what elegance to think I would see a creature. Wait. Nah, I'm seriously no king. I just came to check this place out because it seemed like it was full of grudges. Or done with that, so I'm leaving. We've been granted a new king. This for a all right. Please, my liege, do this. All right. A clemency so that there's only 3 steps removed from extinction. But at least they will bring about righteous. They will give form to the humans. Wait. I just refused because no one's here. Why would you think I? Ah. Because I said I'm no king. Is damn it, I messed up. Of course, that kind of statement's gonna get twisted. Alright, I'll play along for a little bit. So, where do you want me to go? What is it you want to show me? Oh. It took all our strength to destroy that barrier, but you broke through it easily. Yeah, that was nice. Especially I know whose Magecraft it was. So, what's in here anyways? There's much we do not know about Longina ourselves. I think she still has much to learn about the world. So she needs a guy to teach her about the world. We were hoping that with your kingly wisdom, you could come up with a plan to convey Longina's feelings. What a pain, but I guess the air here is not too bad. Longina's spirit of air. I admit it's gotta suck being ignored for so long. So she got something important to say. She wants from everyone. You can see in that form wants to reflect people's hopes. My day self's a lot better at this kind of stuff. My currently, the best I can come up with are things like 3 calamities or that stupid benevolent god Cernunnos. Ah. Why not have 3 calamities in the shape of giant owl chickens? Or owlbears? Magnificent. So these are the forms our warnings will now take before they descend upon the humans, yes? Our spirit king, from this day forth you shall forever be known as our greatest leader, the Dark Fairy King. Oh, man. Still, even without Oberon's help, it was only a matter of time until the seal in the cave was broken. So I decided to interpret these events as him helping by giving the penalty for us to... I'll be taking care of that later. Waltria, Longina, and the 3 calamities. This does answer all those questions, but we're no closer to knowing what to do about them. I guess it just all comes down to making sure Serverfest is a success. But I'm still absolutely certain that eliminating conflict by restricting books to the Altria generator was a perfect way to go. Also meant that it seems to have ultimately backfired. So now that things have come to this, the Normalization Committee will revert the rules to those of the previous Serverfest. The rest is up to you. Please, I beg of you, find a way to grant I'd say. Doing so will bring it into the singularity. Hello, Drago Sonic. Welcome back. I think you'd like to exist in the world. We're also going to stop these calamities. The first calamity is fire. If we don't stop it, it'll burn down the woods. The printers won't be able to print new books. The second calamity is all about storm. If we don't stop it, it'll get the event canceled to implement weather. So what's the third calamity? Like, for that matter, didn't Morgan say the second calamity was her doing? She did, didn't she? I swear, who does she think she is with her British, or her Briston and all that Lady of the Water stuff? I do hope you all won't give evil ultra faces like her too much of your time. But I digress. You wanted to know more about the third calamity, yes? The third calamity is Wandjina's grief itself. It is an overreaction to conflict that will ultimately result in the destruction of both sides. The curse of gatekeeping. What is that? Do you know, Chloe? It's not exactly how it's used in fandom circles, but in the simplest term, it's refusing to accept fellow fans of someone because of minor differences of opinion. I'd say those feelings definitely qualify as a curse. No wonder Sunos is drawn to them. The calamities aren't what's settling the sun on fire. Paper Short Storm's artists who miss their deadline, none of those ultimately matter. The real problem is the clash between our souls, the roots of conflict that everyone, attendee and artists, have deep within them. The feelings that drive us to try and make something better than anything else or to stand a particular fandom harder than anyone else. It's a desire to compete with their fellow fans that have been sending certain fans up in flames. Gatekeeping. Beautiful. This is stupid, but I love it. See, this is what I think makes some of the events in Fate kind of amusing. It's just how absurd they are. Which is good. I think events should be just ridiculous sometimes. It was so damn complicated, I wanted to shut you up halfway through it, but I got it. What are we supposed to do, though? Even if we're talking about the spirit of air and a world-level threat, you really can't just make everyone get along. Nah, it's fucked. Nobody in history's ever pulled that off. I pulled all that off on my pirate ship. All 3 members of my crew got along swimmingly. Of course, if anyone got sloppy, I'd shoot him in the leg when they were least expecting it. But still. Whoa. Also, still a threat to humanity needs to be solved. So they want me to pull some, next level Buddhist nonsense. Be like, hey, yo, make everyone happy. Go. She sees things from some. She's probably understanding wanting everyone to get along to the whole damn world. So when Ruler came out, I went to hit Pity for not very big a kit, considering it was 620 Saints Quarter. But before I got her, Ozymandias, Pretender Sin, and UDK Bargas. Also, what was weird was it took 360 pull when the Pity is 330, but on the last 10 pull, it gave me 2 copies of Melu, so. Weird. Don't know then. Maybe it was a miscount? Actually, is that right? Wait, if you had 620... Am I tripping? I don't think that your numbers add up. Or am I losing my mind? A 10 pull is 30. So, 30 Saints Courts. So, 2... We'll just round that up to 630 to help my brain a little bit. 210. 210... Oh, right. It is an 11 pool, though. 210. No, I think that's right, because if every 10 pool is or every 11 pool is 300 and... But that's what I'm thinking, though, right? Hold on. Am I losing my mind? Am I miscounting? So, even if I'm being lazy, 630 divided by 30. So you did 21 pulls. Each pull has 11 units. That's 231. So unless I'm misunderstanding, how did you do 330 if you only had 620 Saints Quartz? Like, am I tripping? Hold on, let me do that one more time. Maybe I'm tripping. You have 620 Saints Quartz. Every pull is 30 Saints Quartz. And each of those gives you 11 units, so you had 227 pulls total. You had 360 singular pulls to contribute to the pity. Okay, maybe. Yeah, then I don't know then. Maybe the pity acted up or something. That's kind of weird. The math was not mathing. My brain was hurting. But this is also why today's a lazy Saturday, because I'm just like, no. Low energy today. I need to start resting more. Honestly, as soon as I'm done with today's stream, I want to go back to watching Cinderella Grey. I've been watching the Uma Musume anime, and I've been enjoying it. Like, I did not want to stop watching to stream, to be a little bit honest, but I was like, nah, I should do at least a little bit today. Honestly, I need to find time to stream more of the Uma Gacha, because I'm actually having a lot of fun with it. It's just harder to stream the Uma Gacha, though, because I feel like it's, not that it's, like, harder, but I think it's because it's less story-driven. It's harder for me to, like, do something with it. But I still want to stream it more. But currently I've been doing Fate stuff recently, because Fate is obviously a lot more or at least I find it more interesting. Honestly, the Nikkei Gacha was really good with their summer event. Ooh, Pretender. So we're gonna need a foreigner for this. Mr. Refined Intellectual Rain Rich. You all right now? What? I like how she slammed the door and was like, all right, everyone dies. All right. Now I gotta actually figure out, is there even such thing as a, like a, oh, there, oh, it's gross. Oh, that's so gross. No, I don't think we're using. You brought people down, you die. Honestly, if we're gonna be honest, that is the most understandable opinion. Ah, you brought people to my home. Everyone must die now. Totally valid and totally valid response. I feel like ever since Fairy Britain, like, honestly, like, Babylon Sith has not really been that problematic. Alright, let's see how this goes. This MP is so strange. Like, I'm not fond of it. Like, I don't mind a weird MP, but it's just not my taste. Okay. Do I care? Alright, this will be easy kill. Yeah, I need her to be maxed out. She's kind of weak without all her buffs. Oh, we killed them. Perfect. Only took 2 hits. Dun, dun, dun. Titan show up, heart leaves the Titan, heart becomes human shaped nude. Why so many steps? It is just super strange. Like, it's just so much. It's so much, and it's like conceptually, like, I think it's just conceptually too much going on. And I don't mind something that has a little bit of, like, depth to it, but I think it's just, there's just so many layers of it that are just so jarring that it's like, what? Because, like, even think, like, a good example of, like, something that's kind of bizarre and weird would be, like, Kiara's MP. I'm talking, like, not Summer, but, like, base form Kiara. Alter Ego. Where, like, she becomes the universe, opens up her stomach, consumes everything. It's like, it's a little much, but I feel like it's much more clear what we're trying to say about Kiara. Whereas, like, the Yondu, I'm not understanding fully what's going on. She becomes a mud figure, like, dissolves into the ground, becomes a giant, opens her chest up, heart comes out, heart turns into a new bottle, shines a light, and it's like, what? Why did we have to do all this? Call me Little Caesar because these hands are hot and ready. What do we say about my just? We were just talking about, like, weird MP. I think you missed it, but, like, Yondu's MP is, like, super bizarre. And I was, like, comparing it to Kiara's MP, which is a little weird, but I think it's understandable. If you agree to be my assistant, then I might be willing to contribute to your unbridled glee. You're gonna give... Like, I'm honestly surprised the top decision of the last to go this long without making one. Alright. Oh boy. Oh, nothing. I was just thinking about how you really are. Well, you know, also, Kiara's Kiara. Also about top of it, did you update your spread? No, I haven't updated the spreadsheet today. Admittedly, I am very low energy today. I was low energy yesterday, and I'm kind of feeling still low energy. Yeah, unfortunately, I've been thinking that I probably, like, need to add more people to the list, but I think at this point there's 5 days left. So what I'm probably going to do come next next month, I'm debating whether I am gonna like straight up G kick anyone from the guild. I may G kick some people from the club on Uma, but probably not too many people. And then see what everyone does moving forward. And if I start seeing that we're still having the same issue, then I'll probably start kicking people once a week. Wait, what? Wait, what is going on? Club Fairy Britain has been established. Wait, what? What in the world are we doing? Oh, it's those. Well, I mean, we could do one just to see. Ah, that's ours. So, unlocked by raising Fairy Britain Chaldea Club on levels including all collaborative illustration quests. I'm assuming far more Admiral continue story. Okay. So, how do I want to progress? I guess we can start by doing this. I wonder if these are challenging. I have a feeling they're probably not terribly hard. I'm going to be a little bit lazy on this one. Just use the regular Castoria. Then what if we just change this for a little while? Oh wait, are they both tropical nuts? They are both tropical nuts. Sure. Okay. Is there anything else I need? I could maybe squeeze another one if I drop Melusine down to a 4-star. Oh yeah, Suzuki goes. There we go. We'll just do something like this for a while. Oh, right. We actually need an actual unit. So we're actually going to have a problem here. Or we don't have a problem. Do we have a problem? I don't think I have a problem. I think we can solve this. We're just going to have to think a little bit differently than what I originally planned. Because you're AoE, right? Oh, nope, single enemy. No! Who could we bully? Who could we use? Damn. Alright, fine. We're going with plan B. Cool. This will be fine. Damn, Hockey with a 1.9 fan increase? That's crazy. No! Now, is that... But from 1 day difference, he's farmed 2 million fans? Because that's kind of crazy, honestly. If we farmed 2 million fans in 1 day, that's kind of nice. But I honestly think, like, the reason I'm saying, like, I may not G-kick everyone at the start of the month is, large story short, because I kind of keep an eye on everyone, I've noticed there's several people kind of in the, like, under 15 mil range, that there's quite a few people in the under 15 mil range that haven't been doing a whole lot, where I feel like we've had a lot of people in the like under 10 mil that have made like huge progress. So I think it's a little unfair to like kick somebody, like, and again, I know that wasn't the intention, right? But like, it's a recognition that like I need to like go through and probably do a more comprehensive list and really probably only kick the absolute worst offenders at the start of the month, which will probably only lead to about maybe 3 people tops, I'm thinking. Oh. We just one-shot this. Okay. But can I show y'all that y'all are dead? That's ultimately my thoughts. Again, like, I'll go through it. Like I said, probably only kick maybe about 3 people tops at the start of the month. I don't see myself kicking more than that. And then after that, we'll go from there. Yep, bombs away. Cine slaps. Actually pretty powerful. Oh, interesting. So we got this Yondu that's kind of like windy. I kind of like that. Let's look. Got our protagonist, our Mash, our Altria. We have different club members. That's pretty cool. And we got eggs. Egg. You know, it's funny. So I work as a teacher. And I had my physics students do that for their physics final assessment. They had to do the egg drop project, where they have to drop an egg from a high balcony without it breaking. And it was actually pretty funny. My Mellow could charge 200% MP, bruh. We could use an alter ego, but I don't think there's any good summer alter egos. Actually, do we not have summer alter egos? Really? We don't. That's kind of wild. It's kind of crazy, actually. Oh, well, fine. Well, I'm simple. Mordred and Jekyll. Good news, almost everyone got a fan increase. Good. But the real question is, Chibi, is how big are the fan increases? Because that's ultimately the bigger problem. Hey, that's cute. You want to, yeah, I'm gonna need Jekyll to not do what he's trying to do. Good hunting, fairy. Boom. Oh, he lived and he dies. And now she dies. And it's over. It's literally that easy. Now the question is though, oh hi. Yeah, not disintegrate. That is Melusine. Melusine is role-playing the American Navy at Hawaii. Send out the fighter jets. Bomb everything. Master busting into clubs and beating every member. So at least that means hopefully that most people are completing and doing well on the 3 daily runs. Good. No, that means if everyone farmed up 600,000, that means that they're playing the game. That's good. That's what I ultimately want. And I don't think that's a difficult request. I think we just played out. Melusina will probably blow up this board anyways. I'm overthinking it. Teach and Jean Alter. Oh, that's horrible. No. Ranked 838, though? Yeah, I have a feeling I already know who the three are. And unfortunately, one of them I think is our monkey. I have a pretty good idea who it is, sadly. But we are ranked 838, which is why. Yeah, they're pulling out Guts, but is the Guts good enough? Okay, who's donating only one shoe? Okay. Ow. Okay. Noted. Actually, hold on. How many more guts do you have? One left? Okay. Block this. Casual. Yeah, one of our monkeys only doing 0.2. Tis but a scratch. Boom. Okay. Damn, look at him throwing hands like he owns the joint. Alright. I'll scratch your arm is off. You know what's funny? I've never seen, I know what you're referencing, but I've never watched that, I'm trying to think. It's a movie, isn't it? I've seen memes of it like 100 times, and I've had plenty of people recommend it to me, but I've never stopped and like actually watched. Oh, what is it called? Like, I can see it in my head because I've seen plenty of memes of it, but I don't remember what the movie is called. I think it's a movie. There you go. Blackbeard and Mordred done. Alright, another one done. So, let's see. I think we should work on maybe like one other group. Probably do the worst one of the bunch. Because I have no interest in this one. I thought I would, but it just doesn't excite me. The Bishonen meeting. Okay. I'll just pad you down to the beach and use your head as a volleyball net peg instead. Whoa. I'll have to remember the next time I write lyrics. What? Aren't you concerned, away? I mean, you're going to be making the show for whichever kind of book they decide on, right? I ain't gotta fight the current. As long as they tell me what I need to paint, that's good enough for me. Once our leaders tell us which way we're steering, I'll grow as hard as I can. That way, even if we end up in the sea or up on a mountain. Would that leave us stranded either way? Never too late to get it, brother. I'm about to cry. I failed a 3% off 5-person note. Oh my god. No, that's tragic. Oh, that's so tragic. That's a dead run. You might as well just end the run right there. It ain't even worth playing it out. Please put me down. Instead of an old-fashioned novel, we should do something that'll reach a broader audience. Take away my trainer and officer position. Dang. For example, have you ever read any Monster Bach in Booksmaster? Not yet. Alright, who could blame you? At most, you probably had MASH summarize their plots for you, or read a more modernized version, or learn their stories from movies and comics, right? So we should start by building hype. And to do that, we're going to start with a book that'll get people interested and learn more about a modern-day record of Bishonen. Besides, it would be a waste not to make use of every tool in our toolbox. I'm deleting the spreadsheet at this rate because it happened again. Oh my. Smooth sounds like the glue factory's calling. Oh no. Oh, he's gonna glue factory root Symboli Rudolph. Dang, that's crazy. As soon as I'm done with Fate for today, though, I need to go and play with my new 4-star rice shower. I'm about to call her rice shower at this point. So how are you gonna make the dog warriors speak their lines? What do you think, Oberon? Wait, where did Oberon come from? But never mind that. So you're going to make a Kamishiba video. There's no law that says you can only tell a story via books, after all. And if you're having a staunch old-fashioned writer handling the script, even better. It's going to be a sequel to one of your most popular works, right? That'll be sure to draw attention, and I think it's a great idea. A book from the heart, filled with all the business you left unfinished upon death. I imagine writing such a thing must feel like bearing your soul, Mr. Baki. It's things like that being consumed that really demonstrate the world's true worth. I'm about to call why Oberon looking snazzy here. Dude, I actually like Oberon's looks during this event. Like, his summer outfit's really nice. But we may want to see if Lord William Street was so kind to invite us as well. Oh my, that's a wonderful idea. I'm sure they'll have some very useful advice for us. I was initially thought with the sudden change equipment. I'm starting to get behind this idea. Frankly, you'll be worse off if you go asking for help from a playwright who only cares about pandering to his audience. Yes, I think this Kamishiba idea is great, but you can't do one that's 30 minutes long. There's a big difference between a story where readers turn the page at their own pace and a movie where the pace is controlled by the camera direction and editing. If this is going to work, you need to grab the audience's attention in the first minute. The problem is Mr. Baki is a novelist, and they're not typically known for drawing audiences in with flashy tricks. The more serious you make the story, the more likely you are to lose over half your audience before it's finished. That reminds me, I heard about this one guy who had a rice shower who ended a career before the dang debut, ended up sleep deprived, failed to recover in the infirmary. Oh man. Believe me, I have seen some crazy things happen in my runs. I will never forget the Great Mood Rice Shower. 2 days before a major race, went from great, injured herself, failed a training, got sleep deprived, and went from great to awful in the span of 2 turns. It was the worst experience ever, and immediately the run failed. Immediately right there. Accompaniment. I see. I think I might have an idea. Wolf. I mean, the thought did cross my mind, of course. We don't have nearly enough actors for all the parts, so I didn't think it was realistic. You do know that means a lot more work for both you and Bishonen, right, Master? Oh, well, as long as you're okay with it. It's definitely true that voice acting would be a good way to keep an audience engaged for the whole story. Well, you mean she injured herself and you didn't go to the infirmary? No, so, like, it wasn't even, like, that bad. Or, like, if I recall correctly, I think she got injured. I went to the infirmary. It didn't recover the illness or the injury, and then she like had another event that made her condition worse. It was something atrocious. Like I wish I had like recorded it or something because it was the most insanely unlucky combination I had ever seen. All right, I can have enough to pay you back for this soda. Just so you know, there's no actual melon in that soda. Why would you tell him that? Let's go ahead with this new plan. I'd call it Dog Days Bishonen Records. I know we need the fans, but man, this Rudolph run is killing me. We don't actually need the fans, though, at this point. Like, we can't... I don't think we can pragmatically increase our ranking enough to hit a next benchmark. Because if I'm correct, A plus is probably top 500. And then top 100 is probably S, with, like, anything above that being, like, S plus and S plus plus. So I don't think there's really any need to grind fans because it's like we can't do anything with it. At this point, we've reached our ranking. We just have to like conserve it. I need to increase the fans. I don't want Hockey to catch up to me. Dang. You know what's crazy? I think don't I have a note saying like he joined, like Haku joined like later too? Like he only joined like within the past week, if I recall. I know you deleted the note. Did I? I don't remember deleting the note. You know what? No, I think... No, Haku joined earlier. I think he was originally on the list because they were low fan count. Yeah, they were super low fan count. Because I don't remember deleting that note. Because that wouldn't be like me to delete a note unless I had like a really like strong reason to. I think they were just super low at the time. But let me go get some water before this next part. Oh. All right. Let's sit down. Celestial path where water and sky merge to become daylight. Dun, 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 dun. So I'll probably finish like one more Dojin today, depending on like what my pacing is. I just noticed her guitar says Saber. I never noticed that before. Or if I did, I forgot about it. Well, the main character, Akenosuke, is an outlaw who doesn't play by anyone's rules. Very punk rock. The fact he's sound like the good, upstanding 8-dog warrior only adds to the novelty. He must have been a real breath of fresh air for Edoites to read about since their lives were so tightly regulated. I need another Night Spark, please, game. He had real bad boy charm to him, like the scent of danger clings whenever he went up. Sure, his character is uncharted territory for Pops too. Meanwhile, the other protagonist, Morishiro, starts out as more of a spoiled rich boy. But then we get to see him experience the harshness of the world and so many setbacks along the way until he ultimately grows and becomes a better person. You need to stay until I've finished taking your measurements. Oh, I didn't realize I was stepping on your tail. Wait, Columbus? You're hired. Just like that? You must be dying just like that in this heat. Why don't you cool off with some nice iced lemonade? That's because it's made with maple syrup. And I knew from the start I wanted to hire whoever showed up first. Although I'm afraid I don't think you could pull off a handsome youth. Also, isn't actually a movie. I'm honored. Now about my pay. I'm sorry, but we really can't offer much. Can't? Well, I figured that'd be the case. Besides, I really just stopped by because Master kept recommending I check it out. But in exchange, I can give you first pick for purchase options in our profit sharing program. So if it sells well, you'll get that much more money in royalties. You're actually trying to get me to invest in your project? Pretty shrewd. I like it. Game wants me to build debuff for Rudolph. You have lots of experience with dubbing, and you're also good at imitating dogs. I don't think you'll need to actually bark or anything, but that's still very reassuring to hear. Wait, did we get Toyotaro? Or what's his name? Is that what it is? No, something else. It's something with a T. Oh no, it's the horse guy. Zhangyu. Acoustic analysis and calculation, spectral availability, add periodic indicators. I'll execute all these functions swiftly and precisely. Are you talking about dubbing? Are you a Bishonen? What did you tell these servants when you sent them our way? Okay. Would Zhang be a good Uba? You know, it's better we don't ask questions like that. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, who would win in a fight, though, between Zhang Yu and Goldship? That's the real important question. Do you mean Lubu? Well, remember, Lubu, or red hair is Lubu. Oh my god, my English. What is going on today? Or red hair, yeah. Red hair is Lubu. Zhang Yu is just the hybrid for some reason. I don't remember why Zhang Yu is a hybrid. Red hair Zhang Yu and Horse Girl win. To be fair, Gochi became a god. Good. It'll be an equal match then. It'll be an equal match. Alright. Up and blast in the face. Ah, you are here, Tetsuzo. Come on, then. Get out of your shell. Octopus let us a tentacle or two. No, there's Lubu the Berserker, then there's Red Hair who thinks he's Lubu, but is actually Lubu's horse. Exactly. Exactly. We're on the same page. And then I forget who Zhang Yu is. My servant. My servant should be gassed up. Yeah, she is. Da 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 da. Do 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 do.
クワバラクワバラ腕っこきだクワバラクワバラ
Zhang Yu is Yumei's very significant other. There we go. Now we do 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, did you let it go? Dogs! Something like this should work. Which for a summer event, the entire time she knows the fact that you can go to the 10th summer. You know, Servant's pulling out the get, I'm not surprised. Look at Tomovich. I mean, to be fair, very few servants actually have guns, which is why that is so creepy. I don't like that. Make that stop, please. You know what? Look at Lancelot. Oh, you're so close. Okay, good, good. Wait, no. Yes! Okay, he got hit. Perfect. This is easy. This is easy fight. Easy fight. Easy fight. No! No! I thought I had it. I don't have my, I don't have a Mystic code for this fight. I thought I was about to get 20% for free. Alright, we got the Berserker down, so this just allows Oversight to finish the fight. Hey, yo, why are you hitting her? I'm gonna need you to not. That centipede reminds me of Sekiro. Pulls up Lancelot Berserker. And we're done. Also, how in the world does she walk in those heels? Like, realistically, how does she walk in those? Like, you would have to have, like, crazy calf strength, likely. Or they'd have to be weighted. We are still giving gifts to be shown. Like I said, we'll probably finish like one more Dojin today, and then we'll probably call it. No. Bring me the farm. Is this the highest note I have? I think that's gonna be the highest one I have. think it's that one is the highest. 80, 85. Yeah, it's gotta be it. Alright, cool. We gotta go farm. Ooh, don't have to start removing people from the friends list. That's unacceptable. Remove me, it's okay. This game hurt. Yeah, we'll just keep playing with her. I don't think I want to necessarily play with anyone else right at this second, so we're going to keep doing this. Da, 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 da.
おやった
And we blow everything up.
フライトラインクリアレディーラウンチゴーボンディーヌ出る
No! Boom! Why is my Rudolph and Pace Chaser S and Pace Chaser and S and Link Surger? Because game is fun. No notes. Perfect as is. I think I can get away doing this.
フライトラインクリアレディーラウンチゴーボンディーヌ出る
Drop the missiles! Boom! Boom! I love how Melusine is role-playing the American military. Airdropping missile strikes. Also, I like how like Nemo's like part of her NP, but I don't think we ever see Nemo in the story, or at least not yet in the story. This is so cursed. 10, 10, 6. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Fine, I'll bring somebody else. Let's bring you. Cry, that's what I'm doing. Burp. I do appreciate that, like, her summer, like, kit is very similar to her Lancer kit. Kragon! He keeps sending in the airstrikes. And then we do this. And 1, 2, 3. Boom.
見えた。フェアリーコントロール。すぐに帰るよ。グッドハンティングフェアリー。君たちがこの名はメディシン。
I have zero clue what Kragon shit is about, but it's funny, lol. Exactly. I'm like, I don't even know what it's about.
今回はうまくいきました。
Like, I have no idea what it's about or what it's referencing to. Do I risk a 34%? At this point, send it. Just send it.
第2、第3フォーズ展開。早立ちです。カルメデル早立ちです。カルメナ熱を帯びなさい。いいよ。マルミアドは会場で戦
I mean, if you don't have a fucking we ball attitude, can you ever really ball?
う。仰せのままに。見えた。
Koro's just here giving bad advice in real time.
グッドハンティングフェアリー。君たちがこの名はメディシン。
You right.
水の乙女。
Of course I'm right. When have I ever been wrong? Best not to answer that.
要支援接続早立ちですカルメナ。キャビンで待ってる。
If life is ball and we go fuck it, we ball, does it mean fuck it, we life?
いい人。
Sure. I'm down with that.
シューター例の合図はメリコ完璧。
Fuck it, we live. I still want to know what the Kragon reference is about. There are things I would like answers to.
フライトラインクリア。レディーラウンチゴー。ボンディーヌ出る。ASM 発射。
Missile strikes.
道を描け。フライトアルビオン。
Gosh, she does so much damage though on Berserker notes. It's actually kind of crazy.
けれども同じようなものでしょう。
I think we may have to do a different node because I think my problem is we're not getting enough of the stakes, so we may have to go to a node that actually gives more of the stakes.
項目が一つずつ埋まっていくこの感じ。項目が一つずつ埋まっ
Where's the event? Events. I do not need suggestions on how to do summer. I just need to know the nodes. I need a quick farm guide. Does it really not matter, honestly? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, so I think it's just is our best, but I don't think there's a lot of other alternatives. So ironically, if I'm... So what are my mats that I'm missing? So we need the curry. So for me to farm more curry, I probably need to do... I don't think it really matters. Guess we can do racetrack. I don't think there's any real reason not to, unless there's a better reason to do the other node. Racetrack gives horseshoes. That gives primarily Lanugos. I don't think that really matters. I think we just do racetrack every time. I don't think it really matters too much. Despite the shit start, this might be one of my best started Rudolphs. 1100 speed at all stats, but guts at 600. No, I'm gonna hit one spark guts now. Absolutely, them's the rules, buddy. Them's are the rules. All right, get out my. Yep. We got some mats to farm. All right. There's a reason we still have a summer Pengu. All right, summer Pengu, show what you got. But I'm bringing home 350k fans this run. Sick. Dang, that's crazy. Alright, kill him again, Summer Pengu. Dude, I'm not even gonna have to, like... I still have plenty of extra MP gauge left over to spare. And Moriarty is not surviving a Pengu. You know what this... You know what would just pops in my head? I think of that one anime scene where it's the two kids, and like that one like girl like blows a whistle and like an army of penguins like surge down the street. I don't know what that's even from, but it's hilarious. It just popped in my head just now. What? Dude, I'll have to like find it. There's like an awesome like anime scene of like these two kids like commanding an army of penguins. It's hilarious. One star Wit and Spark. Oh, that's gross. That's gross. Fighting Sukanos again. Boom.
れでフィニッシュ。
Bright Side got all the event rewards now? Nice.
ラストストローク。ブルーサマーパラビオン。先に進みましょう。宴会は大勝利の後に取っておきます。
You know, I'm thinking about this just now. So we know that it's like basically heavily implied that Meltrilus doesn't have legs, right? Heavily implied. Almost like blatantly stated at this point.
出陣します。総員、カバ
But
ーしてくだ
it's
さい。
and then it's interesting. So she doesn't have legs. Passionate doesn't really have hands.
要進接続。早書きです。カルウェナ。要進
I don't know. I'm like thinking about it.
クリーン。
It's interesting design, but I feel like there's something more metaphorical to it, but I'm not sure what it is.
カルウェナ。マッチョ見ていなさい。
Because Passion Loop has doesn't have real hands. Melchilus doesn't have real legs.
最後に恋を教えてあげる。哀れと惨めな水の谷。
And they're both sides of like BB's or they're offshoots of BB's personality. I feel like there's something I'm not getting. Like a deeper meaning that I'm just not seeing.
要進接続。見ていなさい。
But that's just me like probably
これ
overthinking
で
it
フィニッ
likely.
シュ。あら、あなたたちも一緒。ラストストローク。ブルーサマーパラビオン。
Bright Side got all the event rewards now? Nice. Yeah, I've been done with the event for a while. They're all three are also making a rock, paper, scissors with their own
早
abilities.
書きです。
True.
カルウェナ。二度と超なで切りがいい。
It's an interesting way of looking at it.
これでフィニッシュ。あら、あなたたちも一緒。ラストストローク。
Boom.
サマーパラビオン。先に進みましょう。宴会は大勝利の後に取っておきます。
Boom. Bond level 2. Love this design. It's actually nice. Why don't my people have the right craft essence? Da, 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 da.
すぐに終わるから花束の用意をしておいて。早炊きです。カルウェナ。
One,
要進
two,
熱を帯びなさい。ダブルで
four,
フリー。
five, six.
見ていなさい。
Oh no, I got all my face cards early.
これでフィ
It's
ニ
a
ッシュ。
shame, it will not matter.
あら、あなたたちも一緒。ラストストローク。
Boom.
サマーパラビオン。
Dun, 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 dun,
熱を帯びなさい。
dun,
マ
dun.
ルミアドは止めて洗い流しましょう。これでフィニッシュ。
General discussions.
あら、あなたたちも一緒。
Oh, nice.
ラストストローク。ブルーサマーパラビオン。
Dun, 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 dun. Alright, and now we finish this up.
二度となで切りがいいかしら。
And this will kill Moriarty, and that
お
will be
別れ
good.
ね。最後に恋を教えてあげる。哀れと惨めな水の鳥。私の棘で。さよならね。
And we're done.
とはいえ、嬉しいものですね。
Again, I love her
皆
penguin
さんの
hoodie.
おかげです。
So ridiculous. Dun, 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 dun. So now, so how hard is this going to be to finish?
エナドリ、カレ
Ooh,
ー、
okay.
ステーキ。彼女が思い
Alright, so this will be another one done. We'll probably finish another one tomorrow. When you look at that, tomorrow is tomorrow. Time is money. You've clearly reached your limit. No surprise given how hard you've been working all this time. I think you've more than earned a rest. Go on and lie down for a bit. Aww. First of all, I'd like to thank all of you for taking time out of your busy schedules to join us here today. We're honored to have you with us. I know certainly you're here on vacation while others are engaged in other club activities as well. So while you're here, I hope you will lend us your voices and talents and bring our characters to life. Again, thank you all. Oh, why is Zhang Wei also here? So they got 2 horsemen and then 2 old dudes. Okay, okay. Morishiro. Okay. Lord Swearhawk. What? Time AD 1541, the 10th year of Japan's Tenbun era. Aki province during the siege of Koriyama. Akinosuke and his army rushed in to aid Morishiro and successfully drive out the invading Imago clan. To be shonen, embodying both good and evil, one might have thought them akin to their noble heir of Kurama in days past. For these 2 friends, bound by fate itself, fighting side by side in this battle was their greatest moment of camaraderie yet. Okay, so... I couldn't believe it. This is just all, like, them, like, role-playing their deal. Unfortunately, like, I don't mind. Like, I feel like I'd be more invested, but, like, I don't... Like, my knowledge of Japanese history isn't good enough for, like, to appreciate what they're doing here. So it might be, like, really good, but there's just no way for me to, like, actually appreciate it. Koro, there's no way. Wait, what the heck is this? He's got a little bald man thing. Or, I mean, it's not bald, but it's like... Oh, that's hilarious. Look at gotcha. Look at my pain. Double Maruzinski. Hey, but can you upgrade her, though? But can you upgrade her? Because if you can upgrade her to the next star level, that'd be huge, actually. She's already at 4 stars? Oh, Pain Pecco. Alright, I'm going to skip probably a lot of this because I don't have the mental capacity to appreciate this. It is interesting to see which people they got to roleplay. Oberon being roleplaying sound interesting. Right, so I just need 180 more pieces until I get her 5-star. Ah, truly Pain Pecco. Truly, truly pain. I'll just have to insist you return the 1,000 Ryu that disappeared from the forge right here and now. So well, perhaps you'd rather pay me with Lord Daifuji's head after all. Interesting. And then this is just them more role acting. I don't care. It's interesting, but it's just not for me. That is a suffering from success moment, sadly, Chibi. You're hitting multiple 3-stars, but you're hitting the same 3-star over and over. Truly suffering from success moment. Ooh. Yikes. Thanks to my wife was never born even while they were in... I like how all the dogs are wearing little costumes. It is kind of cute. God, I hate that face. Dude, Zhang Jue and Columbus have, like, some of the most, like, appalling faces. Like, it's just like, Marazinski, sweetie, I want the love of my life, please. No, she said she's going to be your first 5-star. That's a full yandere moment, Chibi. You're going to have to live with that now. Live with the consequences of your action and take her love. All right, come on, come on. Dang, just throw it on here. All right, can we continue? So they finished their movie. What do I do with a race car? You win. Simple. All right. And that just leaves the final scene. Da-dum. Da-dum. Alright, this should just be the last deal for Bishonen, which means the Dojin will be done. Man, can I not wait for Legend Race Marazinski? Where's my Legend Race gold ship? Need more gold ship pieces. I need a legendary 5-star Rice Shard and a legendary 5-star gold ship. Okay. And Dahlia say good evening. Woof. How deep into the story are we? So I have where have I gotten? So we are finding out the true nature of the calamities. We just made Altria Avalon. And now our final mission is we are now running the Dojin with Balbon Sith's help. That's where we are in the Dojin. So right now I have to farm all the mats and get all this... what are they? No, not really stickers. They're like prints. Oh. When she said Williams, I thought she was talking about William Shakespeare. I was like, what is she... Why is Shakespeare here? So still in the first half. Yeah, I've been a little bit slow, but I am taking my time just because, like, I have more than enough apples. I'm dying bond farming. That is a mood. That is a mood. Nah, I'm still haven't finished yet just because, like, I am taking my time. We still have plenty of time in this event, right? I'm not that far behind. Because where does that put me? We have 12 days. So let me think. We have these two to do. Then we'll have those. There we go. Another one done. 100k off bond 10 summer melt? That's crazy. That's sick. Yeah, I think I probably should grind more, but I think I'll probably save some more grinding for tomorrow when I have a little bit more energy. And I may have to do, what I may have to do, sadly, is I'll probably have to do some grinding off stream. I really don't want to, though. I'd like to do everything on stream as much as I can, but I need a break now. Oh, rest in peace, my apples. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at now. I'm like, I'm going to have to get some apples to get through this event. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think we take a break today, get some rest. It is the weekend. I don't want to be burning myself out during my limited amount of summertime. So, I think what I'll probably do, I may have to finish some of the content off stream. Or what I may even do is I'll overgrind some of the extra mats that I need. And then if I do that, then I can just focus on the actual content and the stories. I think that'll work. Maybe I'll do that. So like maybe later tonight I'll farm out some extra mats. Just so I can just focus on the actual like content and not like have to grind extra mats on stream. I'll probably do that. So, for now, I am exhausted. I am tired. I need a break. So, I do apologize for ending it a little bit early on a Saturday, but I do need the rest. So, for everyone who has participated, chatted, all that good stuff, I appreciate y'all. But I'm going to get some rest now. And hopefully I will see everybody tomorrow. Y'all have a great rest of y'all's day and a great weekend. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.